This is a public service announcement from the Gnarly Dudes.
Hey everybody, it's Mike and Tim from the Gnarly Dude Show. I'm Mike and I'm with the Hall of Famer Tim. Say hi, Tim.
Thank you. I'm glad that they finally recognized my contribution and elected me to the hall.
That was my Joe Buck imitation. You know, he's always with Troy Aikman, so he calls him the Hall of Famer. So
Well,
I
then you got to
guess.
say, and we welcome you back to the broadcast booth.
Today we have Brooke Way with us from Vitalent, and we are going to talk about donating blood. So I am taking one for the team, and tomorrow I have an appointment to donate some of my blood. And I've never done this before, so I'm a little bit anxious. And Brooke is going to help us through the whole process here. So welcome, Brooke. Tell
Hi.
us tell us what you do for Vitalent and tell us about Vitalent.
Okay, so first is Vitalent. A lot of people make that mistake.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine. It's spelled Vitalent, so I don't
Okay.
know. But yes, so we are formerly Bonfils Blood Center. So if you're from Colorado, you might recognize Bonfils Blood Center. It's
Sure.
the same company, just a new name, and it's about a year old or so. So we are still trying to get the name out. But yeah, so we're Vitalent. We are the nation's second largest community blood services provider, and we serve around 1,000 hospitals across 40 states. So here in Colorado, we have 8 donation centers across the state, including one in Colorado Springs that you will be going to for
Yep,
your
that's
blood
where I'll be
donation.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and you asked what I do. I'm the marketing and communication specialist. So I help get the word out in media as well as on social media. So thanks for having me on your show.
Well, thanks for spending the time with us today. We're trying to help out because we at the Gnarly Dudes care so much about our listeners. We are trying to encourage people to donate their blood.
Great. That's amazing. We love blood donors. So thank you.
And when Mike is there tomorrow to give blood, feel free to take a few extra things away from him too, if so be. You know, he's going to be knocked out. So just go ahead and take something extra.
I won't have my kazoo with me. So Tim's trying to get me to leave my kazoo at home and my slide whistle, because those are things I use to annoy him on the show.
Yes, I suggest leaving those at home for your donation.
So how has the COVID pandemic affected donations, and what are the current needs right now?
Yeah, so like any business, and industry, we've seen a huge impact because of the coronavirus. In April alone, we've seen 600 blood drives canceled, and that's because business blood drives are canceled because people are working from home now. And those regular school blood drives are also canceled because kids are out of school, and we have to follow social distancing practices now because we want to make sure everyone is safe as possible donating. So we have had to cancel our bus drives for the time being as well. So we've taken a huge hit in the industry, and we want to encourage people who are still healthy to come to our donation centers because those are still open, and we would love any help we can get with donations.
So what disqualifies someone from being a donor?
Well, there's several eligibility requirements, and you can find all of those on vitalent.org. There's a whole section. So we ask first and foremost that you're feeling healthy when you donate blood. So if you have a temperature or you just don't feel well, we ask that you wait to donate until you are sure you are feeling healthy. And we will take your temperature when you come right now as a precaution, and make sure you're healthy through a bunch of health questions that I'm sure you might have already filled out, or you will tomorrow. So we definitely make sure our donors are healthy. We ask that you're at least 110 pounds to donate blood, and you're at least 16 years old with a parent consent, or 18 years old without one.
110 pounds, Tim and I are well overqualified on that one.
Yeah, we met that requirement a long time ago.
You never know.
So it's going to be Mike's first time donating blood tomorrow. What can he expect?
So first of all, I would say to eat a really good meal before you come donate. Drink a lot of water before your donation. We want to make sure that you're hydrated and you have a full stomach so you know, have as much nutrients as you can have before your donation. But you should be excited. You shouldn't be scared or nervous. Our phlebotomists do everything they can to make you comfortable, and your experience, I'm sure, will be great. And you know what? If it isn't, I would suggest maybe suggesting to your friends and family to donate.
Well, it is going to be recorded, so it's going to have to be awesome, right?
It will be awesome. I have faith. I think you're going to do great, and I think you're going to love it and become a regular donor.
Okay, well, you know, Tim might enjoy it if I passed out during
Yeah, I
the
was going to say, if he
process.
passes out, that's what I want.
Oh,
Him to fall off the gurney or something.
that's why we want you to eat a great meal beforehand.
Okay, all right. I know that Tim's not going to cook anything for me, so I'm on my own there.
We do have a lot of delicious snacks that you can enjoy at the centers. We'll also make sure to do that once you've donated.
Okay, is there a list of snacks I can download so that I can be prepared?
No,
It's not a menu, Mike.
we should have a list, but no, I mean, there's really yummy cookies and chips and healthy nuts and things like that. So you'll be set.
Okay, well, you know, I am wearing my Devo shirt tomorrow for two reasons, and one, to go along with that is the Power Dome, and I'm debating whether or not to bring it. I was thinking about bringing my Power Dome so I could just fill it with snacks. And
I don't know.
okay, well, they might kick me out early if I just load up on too many snacks. So
True.
well, one question I have is, I do not know my blood type. So am I going to find out what my blood type is when I go to donate?
So typically when you donate blood your first time, you will receive a little blood donor card in the mail about a week or so after you donate. So you won't find out right away, but you will be mailed a donor ID card, and it will have your blood type on it and all of your info. And if you do not receive your card in the mail for some reason, you can always call us and we will make sure to get that information to you.
Okay. We have a segment on the show called Scientific Discoveries. So that will be my scientific discovery that week, finding out what my blood type is.
Awesome.
I hope they send you a card that says you don't have a blood type.
I am unique. No one else has blood like me.
Possibly.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Actually, they send the blood back with the card saying, we don't want your blood.
Let's hope not.
We can't accept this. This is beyond our parameters.
So
Are you
if somebody
sure?
wants to make an appointment to give blood, what do they need to do, or how can they go about making that appointment?
Yes, so we ask that you do make an appointment right now because a lot of our appointment slots are filling up. So be sure to make an appointment in the coming days or even weeks ahead because we don't know how long this pandemic will last, and we need blood every single day of the year. So you can even make an appointment months and months ahead if you would like to. But you go to vitalent.org to make an appointment, or you can call 303-363-2300.
Can you give that number again, please?
Yes, so the number to call is 303-363-2300.
And your website?
Vitalent.org.
Vitalent.org. And you're encouraging people to make appointments instead of just showing up.
Yeah, right now, due to social distancing, we want to make sure that our donor flow is managed properly. So we do ask that you make an appointment at this time.
Excellent.
So talk a little bit about what you are doing to meet the social distancing requirements. Are you allowing only so many donors at a time? I'm sure you have the donors separated X amount of feet to comply with the distancing rules.
Yes, so we're doing everything we can to follow the CDC and FDA guidelines, and we are making sure everyone is spaced 6 feet apart in the donor chairs, as well as when they're waiting in our little waiting area before they donate. And again, those appointments help with that because they make sure there's not too many people in our waiting area at one time. And, you know, our staff always follows very rigorous disinfection protocols, always. But right now we're making sure to be extra careful, like many businesses are. We're disinfecting every chair after every donor. We have our staff wearing masks and gloves right now. And we're also asking our donors to please wear masks at this time.
Well, some people like Tim are afraid of needles. So do you have soft needles for people like him?
Well, you know, we do have normal needles, but you know, it's really not that bad. And I don't know, Tim, if you've ever donated before, have
Never,
you?
never.
Okay. So
See,
what
because
we
I don't
do-
like needles, and that's why I can't be a junkie, because I don't like needles.
Well, that's probably a good thing. But yeah, we ask people to just give it a try. They might be afraid of needles, but we've had a lot of people say it really wasn't that bad. And our phlebotomists, like I said, are very well trained and they know what they're doing, so they'll make you as comfortable as they can.
Well, see, that's what they always tell me when I have to give blood for blood test at the doctor's office, that it never hurts. It ain't lie, it hurts.
Sometimes that happens, but you know, one donation saves up to 3 lives. So how can you not do that for 3 people you're helping just because it might hurt a little bit?
There you go. See, if you get the right phlebotomist, then it doesn't hurt. If they do it the right way, it doesn't hurt. So, you know, Tim has been thinking about getting a Gnarly Dudes tramp stamp. And so if he does get that tattoo, does that disqualify him from donating blood?
No, so in Colorado, as long as you get your tattoos in a state regulated shop, you're fine. You don't have to wait. Just as long as you can say you got it in the state regulated shop. I know some states still have some waiting requirements, but Colorado is actually one that does not.
So Mike's a little wimpy when he sees blood. Does he need to wear a blindfold so he doesn't have to see the blood as it's coming out?
I don't like blood.
No. I mean, you can wear a bandana around your face at this point because of the coronavirus. But no, I mean, you'll be fine. You can always look away. And like I said, the phlebotomist will make sure you're comfortable. If you express that to them, they will make sure that you are not looking directly at it.
Yeah, usually I look away when I'm about to get stuck. So,
and you can do that here as well.
So I can't end the interview without making a Seinfeld reference. So there was a Seinfeld episode where Kramer put his own blood in Jerry's radiator. So is blood an adequate substitute for antifreeze?
It's absolutely not.
Okay.
I would not suggest doing anything like that. Blood is a precious resource and we need patients in need to receive that blood. But I am a big Seinfeld fan and I love that. And as I recall in that episode, Kramer was storing his blood in Jerry's refrigerator.
Yep. So that also reminds me, Tim and I played a little quiz game one week. And one of the questions was, what do you find in a refrigerator? He was supposed to try to answer or match my answers. And the question was, what do you find in a refrigerator? And my answer was blood. He's like, where do you find blood in the refrigerator? I said, at the blood bank, you know, so you keep it in the refrigerator. Yeah. So
it does have to be refrigerated. So you are right.
But how often are you hanging out at the blood bank to
She's
see
there all the
blood in the
time.
refrigerator? I mean, it's not like I just hang out in their freezer area and go, oh, what's in the fridge for snacks?
This is true. I would be worried if you were.
Well, Brooke, is there anything else that you would like to add?
You know, I will add that, you know, you don't have to just donate blood. You can donate parts of blood components. So platelets are also needed. Platelets go to help people who are fighting, you know, cancer, going through cancer treatments. And you can donate platelets up to every 2 weeks. And you can also donate plasma, which helps in the blood clotting process. So plasma is often used to help trauma victims. So there's so many different ways to help through blood donation and so many different patients that benefit from it. And no matter what's going on in the world right now, we need blood and we need it daily. So thank you for helping get the word out. And I'm really excited that you're going to donate tomorrow.
Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and we'll be sharing that with everybody. And so once we have that uploaded on our YouTube page, we will share the link with you. And we hope that we are helping in our own way here.
Yes, thank you so much. Hopefully you can get your co-host on board.
Well, you're
and
gonna
donate.
make
No
sure
pressure,
somebody's
Tim.
watching Mike so he doesn't take all the snacks.
Yes.
Yeah, that will be important. You'll have to have somebody guarding the snacks.
True. Well, good luck and thank you again for your donation.
Thank you, Brooke.
very much.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Gnarly Dude Show. I am at Vitalent today to do my part by donating blood. So I'm taking one for the team, and there is a shortage of blood right now because of the pandemic. A lot of the blood drives have been canceled. So one thing I want to point out is that you have to call first to make an appointment. And then when you do, the day of the appointment, you fill out a questionnaire online and you get a fast track ticket. This saves you time with your check-in. And also, masks are required. So I wore my Devo shirt, which is multifunctional, and I'll cover my face as we're going in. Let's do it. I'm Mike Clark, and I'm here appointment.
Alrighty.
That is my ticket.
Your donate ticket. So then the next thing I'm going to do is take your temperature. And so you can do that. Sign in.
Okay.
And then you are good to go. We're going to wait for a tip to come. It'll be just a minute.
Excellent.
So if you want to just have a seat. Oh, wait.
Wow. Secret Service.
Yeah.
How are you today? How are you? Hi. Hi, Heather. I'm Mike.
Nice to meet you, Mike and Heather.
So I was explaining earlier that I wore my Devo shirt, so exposing my arms, covering my face. Are you a Devo fan?
I unfortunately don't even know who that is.
Well, I host the 80s radio show on Gnarly 101.3.
Okay.
So Devo's an 80s band, so
Entirely possible. I know their music, just don't know the name.
okay. All
I know a
right.
lot of 80s stuff, but
All right, so this is my very first time donating blood.
all right, awesome.
And I'm taking one for the team. So my co-host is at home, just, not wishing he was here. So
Isolating happily today.
yeah, so you put my stuff over here.
That would work.
All right. What do you need me to do?
All right, go ahead and have a seat right
All
up
right.
in there.
Can I use my phone to text him?
Absolutely,
All right.
sure. All right. Bring your arm over.
Oops. Oh,
And then I'm gonna slip this on you and take a look and see what kind of veins you got for me today.
they're the same veins I've had for a while.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you've got a really nice one in there. Give me a couple of good squeezes, then hold it tight.
So isn't phlebotomist a Latin word for vampire?
It is the Latin word for to remove blood.
So you're saying you're not a vampire?
I mean, no.
No? Okay.
Go and relax.
You can tell me it's okay if you take a little bit home with you.
They look down on that here.
Do they really? Wow. It's not like working at a brewery where you get free beer?
No, you don't get to steal any sips, you know.
Oh, okay. That's too bad. So it's a good thing my face is covered because when you stick me, I'm gonna grimace. Unless you're really good.
I've been doing it for a while, so
Okay,
it'll be
all
really
right.
good.
That's my friend Jay over there. So can you give me a full tune-up today?
Yes.
You know, check my oil.
It kind of is like getting your oil changed. It forces your body to create new cells, keeps things running.
I think I need some new cells.
Yeah?
Yeah. So how much are we taking?
500 milliliters, so a pint.
Okay. How about snacks? Do they let you take snacks home?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You can have whatever you want from the snack bar when you're done. So give me a couple of good squeezes, then hold it tight. I'm gonna mark your vein. Okay, you can relax your grip, just don't move your arm or your wrist now. And then I'm gonna scrub you for 30 seconds.
We're gonna have to educate you on Devo and all the great music from the 80s.
Okay, did you say Dio or Devo?
Devo.
Okay, I know who Dio is.
Oh, yeah, Dio, yeah. He's awesome too.
Yes, absolutely.
So you know the song Whip It, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's Devo.
Okay, yes. That is a
So-
hilarious music video.
In the video, they wear sleeveless turtlenecks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you now.
And the red plastic
Yep.
hats. So I was gonna bring my, it's called an energy dome. I was gonna bring mine today just to fill up with snacks, but I thought that might be frowned upon. So
I mean, we let you take how much you want, you know, within reason.
within reason, yeah.
All right, give me a couple real good squeezes and then hold it tight. If you don't want to watch now, it's time to look away.
Oh, this is where I look away and grimace. Let go? Or?
Nope, hold tight.
Oh,
Okay, you can relax that grip now. Any burning or stinging should go away very soon.
okay. Burns a little bit.
Yeah. They gave us new alcohol scrubs and they're a lot wetter than our old ones are, so it kind of cleans
Oh,
your
that's
skin
what
a little
the-
bit more.
That's what the burning's from?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that will dissipate really soon. All right, so then you're just gonna squeeze on and off throughout the donation. Right now I'm just filling up your sample pouch and that's almost finished. Seal that bad boy up. All right, and you're off into the main bag. You got to keep on.
It's flowing. I'm alive.
Blood's off to go do great things.
I had a glucose test done when I was a kid,
Uh-huh.
and at one point the person stuck me and no blood came out, and I was terrified. I thought I was dead. I'm like, there's no blood. I must be dead. So that person obviously wasn't as talented as you are.
Well, I imagine kids' veins are a lot harder to snag than adult ones.
Jay, how you doing over there? All right. Do you faint at the sight of blood?
Nope.
Okay.
Wart removal is another thing.
Wart removal?
Yeah.
I don't think they do that here.
Not here, no.
It was funny because I watched the birth of both my kids, placenta, blood, all this stuff all over the place. Nothing. My wife had a mole removed off her face. Put it in a little jar. Doctor showed it to me, and I passed it.
Do I get to take my stress heart home?
You do not, no.
Oh, bummer.
I'm about to come out with a heart. I just saw from the top. That's
See?
an odd thing in here.
Stress heart.
We went to butt cheeks.
I have quite a collection of stress balls.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I have a stress hippo and a stress cow.
I've seen the cows. Is it a Chick-fil-A cow?
No.
Okay.
But I kind of wish the cow would moo when you squeeze it, you know? So. Moo in a stressed out kind of way, you know, like.
That might stress you out more, though.
Well, I think sometimes causing other things stress relieves your stress, so yeah, it's just transfer energy.
Passing it on
Yeah.
to them.
So how's the flow going here?
Oh, you're doing great.
Yeah?
So it's probably gonna take you 7 minutes total.
7 minutes? Wow.
Yep. Yeah, between 5 and 10 is pretty average.
Okay.
A blood donation.
All right.
All the paperwork's what takes so long.
Older people, did you say?
All the paperwork is what
Oh,
takes
all
so
the paperwork.
long.
Okay. Yeah, well, I did my paperwork beforehand, so.
Awesome. That does speed it up a bit.
Yep.
Are you going to text me?
I was going to send Tim a message. See if I could do this with one hand. So we have a YouTube channel, and we're gonna put this on YouTube and then share it with Brooke, so you guys can share it across the world.
So I'm Heather Pedrowski. I'm a phlebotomist here at Vitalent. Donating blood is a really great thing that you can do to help out at these trying times. So come on in. You do need to make an appointment though, so make sure you do that.
That was fast.
Yeah, not bad at all. And Tim Bowie rocks, by the way.
Bowie fan.
Now, I gotta say, I do like Queen better than Bowie.
That's all right. It's Sammy Hagar. As long as you like David Bowie better than Sammy Hagar, then that's okay.
Okay, you have to remind me who Sammy Hagar is. I'm sure I know their music.
The Red
but-
Rocker, I Can't Drive 55.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That sounds okay.
he became part of Van Halen.
Hold that. Put your arms straight up like you're asking a question.
I have a question. When do I get snacks?
You will get snacks shortly.
I asked Brooke if he had a menu that I could download, snack menu, so that I could be prepared.
And decide what you want ahead of time.
Yeah, just place my order. Can you reserve a couple packs of cookies for me? Deliver them curbside.
Alright, go and hold that just for a second for me. All right, so leave your wrap on for about 4 hours. Double your fluid intake for the next 24 hours. Avoid alcoholic beverages for the next 12 to 24 hours, or at least have a very full meal before. If you do, try to avoid strenuous activity for the next 4 to 6 hours, and make sure that you feel good before you head on out today. We recommend that you spend about 15 minutes getting some snacks and drinks.
Okay.
If you get sick in the next 2 weeks with a cold or a flu, or think of any reason we shouldn't use your blood, give us a call at that number there, and they'll ask you for that number on the barcode. And then you also get a coupon for a free pint of ice cream for coming in today.
What?
And that's good at Culver's. Yeah.
Oh, that big one.
Excellent.
So I'm feeling good?
Yeah.
Perfect. Not too bad, right?
No.
Good.
Much more pleasant than I
Yeah.
imagined.
People
So.
build it up to be a much bigger deal in their minds than it really
Jay,
is.
did you get a shot of my blood there?
You want to hold it?
Ooh, can I hold it?
Let me finish sealing it off real quick.
Yeah, we don't want it to go spilling all over the floor.
I wouldn't do that. There's your blood.
Hey, Tim, this is my blood. All right. Let's gather my things.
Thank you.
Thank you, Heather.
Have a nice day.
I'd give you a hug, but we're supposed to be social distancing, so.
High five from afar.
Giving blood, high five. And you gotta snap after you get it. There you go. All right, I was told you're the keeper of the snacks.
So whatever you want. I have water, juice, I have oatmeal raisin, chips, Torditos, Chex Mix, freezing nut, peanut butter.
Decisions.
You can have more than one.
I will take some cranberry juice
Alrighty.
and some cookies.
Alrighty. You want some?
I have some water, so.
Okay.
Score! And I get free refills, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So where do you want me to hang out?
Either here or in the back.
In the back? All right.
Anywhere in the area.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Want to head to the back?
For the good of mankind. Fighting the forces of good. Fighting the forces of good.
Cranberry juice and cookies. Breakfast champions. Let's see what Tim had to say. He says, you got Bowie last week, you volunteer, so your reward is the snacks afterwards. He's not even letting me have a Bowie song. Wait till he sees that pint of blood in my hands. Maybe that'll bring it home for him.
Whatever song you want to play.
He's denying me a David Bowie. So. That was awesome. Seriously, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was a bit nervous, but the flow was going, and it only took, 10 minutes for me to fill up a pint, and I feel great. Plus, I got some cookies to take home with me, so you can't beat it. So we're encouraging everybody to donate some blood. There is a definite shortage across the country. Call them up, make an appointment, and donate.